Tell us about the elevator.
That's a good one.
Hey, tell us about the elevator.
Hey, if I'm gonna elf myself,
it is?
make it worthwhile.
Is this
We need the story of the elevator.
Yes.
What story is the elevator?
The elevator to hell.
Nancy.
Oh,
Oh, that elevator.
I thought you were talking about Grandma and her.
No.
It's not Russell's.
Well, when we were there was the closet in the bathroom, and when we were all little kids, we would cram ourselves into that closet and close the door, and we would pretend that it was an elevator to hell.
Why not heaven?
You weren't there.
Did
you say it never happened?
But I wouldn't have gone to hell.
No, he said, why not heaven?
Oh,
So-
nice.
So we would get in the closet and close the door and pretend the elevator was going down, and then when we got to the bottom, we would open the door, and then we would all scream and stuff because we were scared because it was hell, and we'd get back in the closet and close the door and go back up.
They did all that and then closed the door.
And that was our elevator.
So when you got out of the elevator and you were running around screaming, who was the devil?
It didn't matter. We weren't devils. We were people in hell, and we were trying to get back out. So we'd have to jump in the elevator and go back.
Did you encounter demons when you were out?
Well, we pretended to,
Really?
but it wasn't a long, drawn-out visit to hell. It was just like,
Just a quick.
Are you sure my mom wasn't carrying a pitchfork?
it was just long enough to get the adrenaline flowing, and then we would
Not
come
very
back.
long.
Was that when I used to chase you with the little Bo Peep dishes that were heated on the register?
Yeah.
So maybe
She
that
had
was
these little
the
tin
pitchfork.
dishes, and we had the registers, and so she'd put her tin dishes on the register to get them warm, and then she'd chase me with them.
How did you hold on to them? They were really hot. How did?
Tongs.
There was no rhyme or reason.
But we would get back at Letha because once in a while Mama would serve beef tongue for supper, and we would have beef tongue sandwiches. And Letha couldn't stand the idea of something that could taste her back. So we would chase Letha with the beef tongue sandwiches. We chased Kurt with the chicken hearts. I forget what we chased Nancy with. What do we chase you? Stick bugs. Yeah, we would chase Nancy with stick bugs.
Well, one time I convinced Nancy that we were monkeys and monkeys eat grass.
And we sit out in the backyard and she fed me.
When they were in Brownies, they learned how to make these little stoves with like a big juice can and a little tuna can.
Buddy burners.
They'd cut out cardboard, corrugated cardboard, and line the little tuna can with it, and then they'd pour paraffin over it. And that's what they used to power their little stove that they made out of the big juice can. Then they'd slice a potato, and they'd put it on top of the big can to fry the potatoes, to make their own potato chips. And the ones that would fall off on the ground, they'd give to me and Kurt. And they'd tell us that the heat of their stove killed all the germs.